Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Today's date is on the 29th of April 2024. My name is Yumin, the CEO of Vision X Limited, and I'm here just to talk about, we'll be rushing through a lot of things. I'm here just to talk about my general outlook for the month of May 2024, how I'll be trading my May, and the charts are pretty showing, the chart are showing something very, very sweet, which I usually love doing. So I will not be wasting much time because I'll be looking at gold, I'll be looking at Bitcoin, I'll be looking at Ethereum, I'll be looking at Euro USD, and I think I'll be looking at Nasdaq. Because a lot of you might have heard me say this sometimes that there are times that I think the tech companies have something to do with the price of Bitcoin. Are you getting the cryptos? If cryptos are falling, if Nasdaq S&P 500 and USDT are falling, they tend to affect the Bitcoin community. I don't know why. Well, just this is what I've observed over my on my journey of over 6 to 8 years in trading. So there are a lot of factors I look at before the sentiment analysis I look at before putting up a trade there. Because I'm here to make money, and I let my my trades, my patterns and my short patterns and a lot of indicators I use play out first before I take a trade, so that I can go and sleep, and because I'm a swing trader, so that I can go and sleep with my two eyes closed, no one eye closed, and trying to imagine what is happening in my trades. Again, so without talking too much, first of all, maybe I'll just first of all do gold so that I will use Nasdaq. I'll come back to Nasdaq, and also Bitcoin, and tell you what I see and what I'm seeing already, because the markets are coming very clear to us right now. So on Bitcoin, sorry, on gold. First of all, on gold, what I can see right now is that first of all, I went to the what's it called, the monthly chart of gold, and in the month of March, we had a very, very bullish month. Getting in the month of March, then April is coming to an end right now, and we're still bullish. So is a bullish continuation going to happen? Is very, very important. A lot of people don't go to the higher time frame because they, oh, the higher time frame is too big. No, it gives you an idea of whatever is happening. If you see my last trade on my channel, my Telegram channel, you see that I gave I was talking about gold coming all the way to $2,400. If you can watch that video. Yes, let me see if I can get a video. And I talked about Bitcoin coming to 21,000, $51,000. Also, my trade plan on why I left my trade to run all the way from 72,000, and also left it to run all the way from a resistance of 67,000. I'll talk about them also. But for now, I just want to get a sense of what is happening. Is gold going to continue another 2,000 pips all the way to 2,500? We're about to find out. For me, gold is still bullish, but there are a lot of things I look at. Gold is bullish, and what I'm saying that gold is being overbought already on the monthly for me, and my MACD moving average conversion divergence is telling me that gold is still bullish. I get it, but I don't look at that. That's why you see the lower time frame. You continue breaking down. For now, what I'm saying is that we talked about this. If you can remember, we talked about 1,800 coming, breaking down. Are you getting it? Taking all these liquidities out, and forming a sharp pattern that can continue this market to the upside. It's very easy. It's there, it's showing. That's why they say get the right knowledge. Are you getting it? And learn market structure and price action. Backtest for months, years before you start putting your capital into the market. For us that we didn't have anyone to teach us, we've had our own fair share of our losses, and we've learned our lessons. Are you getting it? So we're here to make money. And you know what? This business is one. I don't want to talk too much, but this is something like I found freedom in, and I like and enjoy doing. Are you getting it? Because no matter the losses, definitely profit days will come because you are taking risk to reward. And I love trading up to, like, maybe my lowest risk to reward is 1 to 3. It gives me confidence that even though I make 1 to 3 in a week or two, at least my next trade is going to be what fruitful. So let me just jump right into it. So what I'm saying here is that on the monthly, gold was able to do go back or come down after things with liquidity for about 2 months. I guess if it didn't find enough selling pressure, but if you go to the lower time frame, you see that it actually formed a bullish continuation pattern, which is a rally-based rally strategy. Show you on the lower time frame. So if I can draw to my weekly right now, so that we'll start dissecting what has been happening on gold. I guess remember these were liquidities I'm telling you about. I think in the month of I think since we started this since October, this structure since October, and I was saying I'm expecting that if my major supports on the weekly, my weekly supports, those would hold, definitely we're coming to take all these liquidities out if it holds. So if you can see the weekly time frame, you see that it actually did what held and did not just hold, gave us a morning star on the weekly time frame. It was just for you to find out your daily major support and resistance. If you break down, then come and take 2,100 out, which we got correctly well. So what we were expecting after those takeouts, we're expecting something to happen with this area to continue buying. So you can see if you have been holding your position trade since 2000 and you left it to 2,400, which is 4,000 pips, congratulations. And even though it's 0.1, that's $4,000 for you. Even though it's a one lot, that's $40,000 for you. I don't know. Maybe I'm not calculating right. We're looking at the general outlook of what is happening on gold. Coming back to the weekly, we've had how many weeks? 1, 2, 3. Just 1 week of minor sales. We continued 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more weeks. We previously had 3 weeks, 5 more weeks. So is this exhaustion? I don't know, but you know what I do at VisionX? I'm careful whenever my market has been oversold using the RSI, relative strength index, checking what is happening. And my MACD is telling me that this market is fading already. You can bring on my MACD. So generally what I look at is whenever my market cross, I start buying. Whenever my market cross, I start selling. These are indicators I use. And if you can get those places very well, you will see that they play out very well if you know what you're doing. And yes, look at these MACD indicators and let's take it into the charts. You see, from here, we started buying. Yes, when MACD started buying, it's even showing you that, okay, I'm exhausted already, so let the green start coming. There are a lot of strategies you can use. When it starts fading, what do? You start selling. So look at here, you start selling. Are you getting it? Until you finish trading, then you start buying again. So there are a lot of indicators. MACD is one very fine indicator I like using, because I'm a swing trader. I don't want to lose money too much. As in, I just want to go to bed, relax for a week or two, or even a month. Are you getting it? To be able to get my strategies right. So with this, I want to buy from my higher time frame support and resistance. With this, MACD is telling me already that, okay, start buying. Are you getting it? And MACD is telling me that start selling. This is $2,066 to 1880. You know how many pips is that? I don't need to tell you. So all I do when it's coming down, when I'm seeing this red, is looking for my sales. Are you getting it? And whenever it's coming up, I guess whenever it's green, I'm looking for my buy entries. I guess because that's how to do what trade if you have the right knowledge. So I'm still breaking it down. So I was hoping that not hoping with what's it called? My indicators, my RSI, which was over what's it called, oversold here. I guess it giving me, came back and telling me that we're sold already. Start buying. That's why I started buying. Those videos are there. I don't want to make this video too long. I guess it broke to the upside. We tested and turned to resistance. We broke again. We found resistance, which is normal. 3 resistance, which is normal. We came back down. So I was saying that if this holds, if this major weekly support holds, that is my, safe haven. If I want to swing or if I want to position myself here, I will leave it to run until I find a reversal pattern. Until I find a reversal pattern, there's no need to leave that trade until you find a reversal pattern. Just go to your low time frame. If you want to swing it, even though you want to day trade or scalp, now the higher time frame is telling you what they want to do already. That okay, these are liquidities. Whenever I take liquidities, what happens? Whenever I take liquidities, what happens? We tend to break down and sell down and try to find a pattern to continue going. So these were my weekly support and resistance. I guess this were my weekly supports. Do I need to put it? I don't know. Okay. These were my weekly supports. I guess then I was waiting for it to break. That was why I said buy from 1,800 to 2,100. I think we had that 2,000, 3,000 pips in our channel. Then what we're waiting for again, no matter how long it takes, we just need to know, find a continuation pattern. If indeed this market will do what, continue to the upside. If not, what would we do to come down? But definitely we went to the lower time frames to find those continuation patterns. And I usually position myself on the daily to see whatever is happening. So on the daily, as you can see, these were previous support resistance on the daily. So I just had to put a, what's it called, a support there. These were a weekly support. So I put a support there on the what? On the daily and tagged it daily support. Are you getting it? So I tagged it daily what? Support. I just need to do this. I know it's taking long. I didn't want to take, I just wanted to run through gold and also run through Bitcoin and Nasdaq and the rest of them. So I just need to show you how we're able to buy from 1984 all the way to 2,200. Again, is on the channel if you can see it. 2,400, sorry, it's on the channel. So this is daily support for me. Is on my YouTube channel. Very, very key moments, and sentiment analysis and a lot of other analysis helped us, to navigate through these markets whenever we have something. So let me take this to the left. So that was our daily support. So what I had was like, okay, since this is support on the daily, this was previous resistance, now broke and turned support. Anything that makes us come back, are you getting it? And we're not breaking down. One watch the video is there. Just know that this market will do to continue to the upside. Are you getting it? So, and what do we wait for? After even finding our chart patterns, are you getting it? Wait for what? Candlestick patterns. Was there anything showing us a candlestick pattern on the weekly? We started buying from, what's it called? 1,800, yes, was a morning star. You saw that. They came to our daily. Was there anything that triggered us to continue buying? Yes, there is a footprint. The market will always do what? Leave for you. And what's that footprint? On getting to these sort of areas, the market are pure, very, very, pure. Look at, this was a morning star it gave to you. The sign of exhaustion on the, what's it called? On the daily support. Sign of exhaustion, that was inverted hammer, which is a bullish, what's it called? Which is a bullish exhaustion. I'm talking more, so I might not have all the this thing I needed. This a hammer, and this is a red, and this is for me a very, very bullish signal. We're going to do it to continue buying to your next what resistance. That's number one. Then we're waiting for a kind of pattern after taking these guys out. We're waiting for something to tell us that, okay, with daily support hold, yes, it came out with what? A doji. Look at. So if it's people that say that, oh, gold is too fast, gold is unpredictable, gold will finish your money. Wait for it will tell you what he wants to do. He came back to that daily support. What happened? He gave us a doji, not just a doji. He gave us a morning star. And what do? I usually measure that if my next daily candle is 50% of this red candle, at least is a valid support, as in is a valid what? Morning star. And aside from that, lower time frames are there for you also to see if this trend, what's it called, trend is really going to continue going to the upside. So if you had entered from 1980 or 1982 or 1984, I think we entered from 1984, you'll see it's there, even on the lower time frame. Go to the 1 hour time frame to show you, whatever it wants to do. So on getting to these sort of areas on the lower time frames, on getting to these sort of areas in the lower time frames, which is a 4-hourly time frame, which I use in driving my market imperatively. We had a doji, remember, and we had what's it called? A major area 4-hourly resistance, right? 4-hourly resistance that if it breaks to the upside, this was our resistance. We broke it down. Remember, this was a doji, and we came back up. We tried coming back down to see who can fall. We did not fall, but immediately the market was reversed to the upside, breaking above this previous resistance we had. So if you had not entered from 1984, you've not entered from this one hourly, what's it called, reversal, or you waited for this 4 hourly to take place, to see if we can break above and entered is a buy, put your stop loss below here or even below here to continue this market, and you just leave it to run. That's why they said just trust the process. I guess and trust the process. That's number one. That's I'm just giving you what I look at whenever I want to enter my trades. I get and then the higher time frames are telling me already that I've taken what liquidities with this. I've taken these back liquidities, right? Then what does the market need to do? Come back to a major, support area to see if you can find support, which he did. He tried coming back up, find resistance, double top. That was how he traded, down to the downside to see if we can find support again. So we're waiting for this support. It took us time all the way from, I think we bought this market to 2,100 again. Is it 2,100? No, 2,000 something. I think we took some trades. Is on the Telegram channel or the YouTube channel. Then we started seeing some kind of sluggish price action selling to the downside. It was sluggish. So since it's becoming sluggish, it's giving me confidence that, okay, this place might hold because the selling pressure was just within, all the way from 28th of December all the way to 15th of February. The pressure was just, selling. That's why you recognize a bullish market and a bearish market. Look at the market all the way from 1,800. We are seeing green candles, green, big green candles. Why are you selling? The trend is your friend. Are you getting the trend is your friend? So even though you want to scalp, only look for what the buys, the buy entry. Go for even though you want to scalp, go for your higher time frames, which is your daily or weekly. Wait for all these perfect areas for you to start buying. Even though you take just 50, 100, 200, 1,000 pips, that's enough for you, to day trade. This is a day. This is a day trade. This is a day trade. Inside these trades, I having thousands of, hundreds of pips lying inside them. I'm coming. Hundreds of pips lying inside them. So no matter what is happening in the market, we already have, what the market is doing to you. Even though you are here on this day, you already know that the market has what broken to the upside, and this is your resistance. So even though you are in a swing, your stop loss is below here. So even though it's coming down, it's not breaking it. As long as it's not taking this off, I'm still that trade. If it takes it, no problem. But I just know that as long as it finds support here on the daily, what does the market needs to do? The market needs to do it. The market will definitely come back and even take this week out. Remember, that was how I got this $2,200. I guess in it buy from 19. I think it's on the YouTube channel also. I got this buy from 1984 to 2,200. That was how I made the call. And when I made that call, I think I took profit and I was waiting for something else to happen in this sort of areas. I was looking to buy from here again, 2040, or something happened, the market just escaped. I wanted to add more position, but the market just escaped on me because it saw this liquidity this week. So good lost weeks and you just continue expanding. So if you had not entered and had large amount of money, there was no point entering more position since you have your daily entries in place already. So I waited for this to happen where you can ask one of my what's it called guy we trade together. We were waiting for these consolidations and waited for before early to to build up. So we're waiting for this build up to happen around this area, 1 2 profit of 2,200. So it came down and we're waiting for what price action continuation. Just something tell us after breaking to the upside, after breaking a structure, what happened? The market tends to come and find support, come back to demand, to find demand. When the market came to these demand areas, I was seeing this sluggishness again. So I was just waiting and I started buying from $2,161 area again. Tag this place what demand zones. I guess it was my new demand zone, follow demand zone. So I still trust my follow structures. I guess in demand zone coming. Oh my God, this is getting too much. So this was like my new what? 4 hourly demand zones, and I don't take less than 4 hourly, what's it called? 4 hourly structure. So this was my new demand zone. I'm coming. So my new demand zone. So I started buying again. I guess in it. It's still my YouTube channel. I think in these days of March last month, I started buying again. I was able to use it to pop some prop firm. So you can see that the market is what's trending and breaking structures, continuation to the upside. So to me, this is a break of structure. What does the market do? The market just, it might not give you textbook. Are you getting it? It might not give you textbook, but as long as it's trending to the upside, the market is still what? Bullish. So we took profit here again, I think. Yes, took profit there again. And no, partial profit. I don't know. I'll check. Partial profit again. Now we are here. Now, this is a fairly structure. Is this a sell or a buy? I fairly usually, don't like. That's why I don't go less than the fairly structure. If you go to the daily time frame, the weekly time frame, sorry, let's start from the monthly. Let's start from the monthly. The monthly is what? Extremely bullish. Buying all the way from 2030, or let me say 2030, all the way to 2400. That is a sign of continuation, massive bullish continuation. So should you start selling? No, until it changes character, reverses. It will show you a reversal pattern for you to continue what, for you to start selling. Why I did this and make this analysis the way I made it is because I just need you to have a sense that should we start selling or start buying? I get in continue buying to the upside. It doesn't matter. It might continue expanding all the way to $2,800, $3,000. It doesn't matter as long as it's not showing you that, okay, this market has reversed. That's why I just wanted to break gold down. I'll limit my, too much explanation on Bitcoin and the NASDAQ. I just want to give you a sense why you should start selling or start buying. I'm waiting for a buy, but until it happens, I am not taking much, sales. Even though I'm to take one lot on selling before, I might reduce it to 0.02 and take a minor lot because I'll be making profits all the way from 1,800, driving it and swinging my daily and hourly structures and continuations on the daily. Are you getting? So right now, is this market going to sell down? These are two green months already, very large green months, not even small months. So watch out for your major resistance and wait for your change of character. I don't need to explain much about change of character. So that's why I said that let me explain from the bottom so you can understand what is happening in this market. Yes, we had a very bearish week last week. Last week was bearish. Are we going to continue buying or continue selling? To me, I still think the market is going to continue buying to the upside. Why? Until I see a change of character. Now, my weekly is not showing me anything. I'll go to my daily. Is my daily showing me anything that wants to reverse? These are the two things now. Don't get carried away. Don't get fooled by these 2 weeks because a lot of people are on the 4-hourly shaft right now, like me. Hold on, I'll show you something. A lot of people on the 4-hourly shaft right now, like me, saying, oh, this is a double top. Are you getting it? This is a double top. And this was the last low we had. Are you getting it? According to, trending, to trend this market. Hold on. This was a break of structure to the upside. Yes, very important. Hold on. I just want to tell you something. The monthly is seriously bullish. We had a very bullish March. This month is still bullish. So hold on. This was the last low we had. Are you getting? So to me, this is a change of character. And if truly this is a change of character to the downside, I want to see some sluggish buying, which I'm seeing right now. Then where is my last resistance? This was the last resistance we had. Are you getting it? So maybe I should start deleting things. Hold on, coming. If truly this is a continuation, the market can fool you with all these sluggish buying to the upside, like as you can see. So is this exhaustion or it wants to continue? To me, this is what a bullish continuation pattern to the upside. So is it going to fail? So what I'm going to look out for is that I will not just enter sell. The reason I'm doing this video because I put sell at 2,260 to sell it down to the downside, 2,360, 1,000 pips sell to 2,260, 1,000 pips. Are you getting it? So that you're not blaming me. I'm doing this video so you're not blaming me that, oh, I made a call to, sell. Look at We had a double top on the Farley chart. I trust my Farley chart to give me a perfect structure. Maybe the market is exhausted and it wants to, as what's it called? Maybe the market is what? Overbought on the daily. Let me go to the daily. The market has been overbought on the daily. Are you getting it? Look at my RSI. Market has been overbought on the daily. The market has been overbought on the weekly. The market has been overbought on the what's it called? On the monthly also. So until it breaks above, hold on, until the market breaks above 2,360 and close a 4-hourly candle above 2,360, I will still consider this a a trap, might be a bullish trap. I get it. So if you've not bought all the way from here already, a lot of people are selling. I get it. I told them not to sell because the market has to come back and retest our broken support. Are you getting it? Retest it. If it's fine, giving me a short pattern that is in a bearish short pattern, a bearish candlestick pattern, I will start selling. I guess until then, I just want this guy to come back here, give me a bearish engulfing evening star, anything at all. I'll wait for the next 2 days before I can start selling. But I'll be very glad if this fails. I guess let me go to the 2-hourly chart so that it will be clearer. I had to do this. Maybe I'll upload this gold video separate and start a Bitcoin video because this one might be too long for you to start seeing the Bitcoin and the NASDAQ video. I needed to break it down from the monthly so that you will know what you're doing, for you to get your sanity together, so that even though the trade is going against you, your top-down analysis you did, you should know that monthly is seriously bullish. Will monthly continue, or it will do a reversal, or maybe an exhaustion, I'll call it exhaustion, maybe an ABC moves to the downside. I get it. I'll show you other things I look at also if truly is going to be exhausted. I get it. So first of all, I'm waiting for this. I know my monthly is still bullish. I'm waiting for this resistance to come and hit 2,360. So you can even buy, you can even scalp or day trade from 2,230 if you're inside that trade, 2,330 if you're inside that trade to 2,360. That's a 60 pips, a 300 pips buy. That's a very good trade for scalpers. You can see the reason why you have to do a top-down analysis from monthly, weekly, your daily, your hourly chart to your lower time frame to get the sense of what is really happening and follow what the trend. Are you getting? So this is just good for you. I just needed to do this analysis top down so that we'll get the sense of what is really what happening in the market. The market is not reversing yet, even though it wants to reverse. Maybe you just want to do it what? A drop-based drop. Earlier, what's it called? An ABC what? Correction to the downside. So probably maybe he wants to do an ABC correction towards the downside. I guess it to continue what going again, because this market is still seriously bullish on the weekly, on the daily. We have many weeks. We had previous 3 weeks of bullishness before now have straight 5 weeks of green candles on what? The weekly. So it's not just going to end like that. I guess it's not just going to end like that, except you just want to cool off for me. I guess so. Go and check the sentiment of gold, previous history, month of gold for gold. I guess it. We can also check it here. True. Yeah. Maybe let's go to gold and see. March. Sorry. May is always what? Bearish. Let's see if we can get May again. May 2022 was bearish. May 2023 was bearish. Coming 2020. May was bullish 2020, 2021. Come, let me check 2021. May was bearish. The past 3 years now, May has always been bearish. Look at it. Had a green candle. May was bearish. So I don't know. Maybe you just want to do something, want to do, but what? Trust, just wait for your major your major areas. Wait for your major short patterns. The trend is your friend. I get it, but wait for your major short patterns. I'll be very grateful if this can find a resistance here. I get it, take a little bit entry, then wait for a breakdown. test of that broken structure, then enter our major, what's it called, entries to sell to the downside, 2,260, 1,000 pips. So even from 2,300, I get 340 or 340 or 300, let me just say 320, and your stop loss above here, instead of fighting it above here that I've just given, you might just put, sell here in case we break down. We test that broken structure, then put your 300 pips, then sell it probably, what's it called? Probably 600 pips. Sorry, 800 pips to the downside. So I'll prefer this to this entry. So watch out. Watch out. Very important. I guess. And so you just have to, let the market show you whatever it wants to do. Don't FOMO. Don't rush into it. So I'll end this gold video here. Here, why I'm not been taking any gold buy or sell is because I know we're in a consolidation phase. So this might just end up turning into a drop base drop before continuation to the upside, or just fool people to see, just use a fourly chart for day traders and some scalpers and some swing traders, fool people that okay, this market has been listed, brought about a change of character and is being sluggish right now. I guess it, and it might just boom, retest and continue going. So you should continue buying from here if you have a proper retest. Your lower time frame tell you if it is a good trade, and just put your risk to it. Hold on. If it's gonna go above, you can just put your risk to it to 2,500. I guess and take a very good risk to reward trade. Again, so you always make losses in the market, but let your losses be what? Minimum. So I'm still looking at what is going to happen, but I need this particular resistance and a candlestick, a bearish engulfing or a bearish candlestick pattern to tell me that this market has, is reversing. So I put my trade, I put my stop loss above 2,400, 400 pips, I guess in it, and see if it can play out 1,000 pips to all the way to the downside. Then, if that happens, I'll take a lower lot side first, I guess in it. Then, whenever we break structure, retesting, take more entries, and put my bring my stop loss from here all the way to this side to my entry or break even, drive it 1,000 pips to the downside. That's why I look at my market. That's I check out my market outlook for gold, because it's a very high volatile asset. And even on the Farley, yes, it's on the Farley, but look at the 1 hourly chart for you scalpers. The market is trending perfectly well. Look at it. Went or came down, broke structure to the upside. Are you guessing it? Came down again to this demand zone. So you can be buying from this 1 hour demand zone to see if it will hold. It held. It's 2,320 down to 400 to a 340. That's 200 pips. Or if you want to run it, swing it, because for it to break this structure, come down, break again, come down, find demand, definitely to come and break $250 to the upside. So it's trending very perfectly well on the lower time frame, even though it's a consolidation. Even though it's a consolidation, it's still doing what trending for you. So you should have a way you look at your market. Are you getting it? Look at what's happening. For me, I would prefer to buy, even though it's a sluggish, but trending, my friend. Are you getting it? Because it's telling me already on the higher time frame that this is a previous support that broke down. So it should come and retest that broken support, because I'm just waiting for a reversal to happen. And if you go to probably the further time frame, you see all these places that acted as what support. This was the previous higher low that acted as support. So if you've been buying from 2,300, trusted it, you see this bullish engulfing that happened. ASN. So if you waited for probably a retracement to these demand zones, you would have entered this trade again 2,305, then buy it back to 2,360. That's about 550 pips to the upside. Even though it's taking time, that's definitely, the market will definitely come and find resistance from previous broken support, turn into a resistance before it continues selling. That's how to look at the market. To me, that's how I look at my market. That's how I learned. I learned the hard way, but the hard way has taught me a lot of good lessons that I'll take to my grave. That I'll have in my brain for the rest of the years. So this is good for you. Whatever you want to do, whether you want to buy, you want to sell, you want to scalp, you want to swing, you want to day trade, you want to position yourself, are you getting it? These are sort of things you should look out for because definitely this market has been doing what from the downside, trending to the upside. Are you getting it? From where we entered again, trending, came back, trending. Are you getting it? Before found to exhaustion now. Again, so it has to come back to those areas again. It will find support. If you find support, tell you what is the price action behind bullish engulfing? It's that it came when it came back to a very important area, it found a lot of very bullish. It bought all the way from 2295 to 223, 22329. That's about 300 pips, which it just for it still sold and just continued buying. I guess so. I can even consider this a morning star. To me, I can consider this a morning star. I don't know if it will show anything on the daily. No, it didn't show anything on the daily, but I can consider that a morning star on the 4-hourly chart. Are you getting it? And just probably drop to the late time frame and say that, okay, this is now my what? New demand zones. This is my new demand. So if it drops into it and it finds demands, trust me, I want to continue doing buying. Are you getting it? I want to continue doing buying because when it came into this demand, it pushed back up. Those are the price action, sentiment analysis the market usually gives to you. So even though you could drop to a lower time frame, you see how the market has been doing well, trending perfectly well for you to get your 100, 200 pips daily. When it came to the demand, what did it do? Took 15 minutes of what liquidity and bought back up, changed character to the upside, turned here to demand again. Are you guessing it? Came back and touched it and it's continued breaking to the upside. Are you guessing this is a break? Continued again, turned this place to a demand zone again. What did they do? Buy again if you are a day trader or a scalper. Buy again and take your probably 100 pips. Are you guessing it? Wait for it again. Buy again. Are you guessing it? You can see that everybody is consolidating. It's trending perfectly well for you. Are you getting it? If you're a scalper or a day trader, these are things you look out for. I'm not a scalper. I guess I'm a swing trader. That's why you see that I hold trades for weeks, days. Then so most of the time, if I don't want to trade, I'm tired mentally, I'll just go into position trading, like I'm doing on Bitcoin. Are you getting it? So you just have to find those right assets and the way it's trending. Gold is trending perfectly well. Stop letting anybody tell you that gold is not trending. That's because you're not looking at your market very well. Let's go back and try and end this video here. Why I am optimistic that this place might turn to a resistance. You can see that even on the lower time frame, you are still getting your 100, 200 pips on your 15 minutes and the 1 hour time frame, even on this sluggish movement. It's there. The market always trend perfectly well. You are the one that is not analyzing the market correctly to your favor. So what I'm waiting for is because I saw this exhaustion happening, I getting it, and I saw that we broke down, change character to the downside. So are we going to come back to this resistance, support on resistance, and break down? I get it. Enter with lower lot, wait for the breakdown. It will come back here and form a double bottom. Don't mind it. It will come and retest. I get it. You can start selling. Trust the process. Put your stop loss above and let it sell to the lower time frame. So I'm going to delete everything here and show you why. How did I get a target of 2,260? Listen to this. Watch out on my weekly time frame. Hold on. So conclusively, on my weekly time frame, what do we have? We have rally, I guess it, retracement, impulse, retracement, impulse, I guess it, a little retracement, impulse again. You can see is moving to the upside on the weekly. I guess it. So I usually use something called Fibonacci trend extension to know wherever my market is going to. That's why I get my perfect, take profits from. I guess it. So my perfect take profit I took was from here, took the entry, took some, are you seeing it? Took some, what's it called, here, came back to my support again, took profit at 0.786. I took profit at 2002 something again, go and check. Now we are above the water. Are we going to come to this 2,530? It's going to show us here if it's going to continue next month. Are you getting it? So to me, this market, anything that makes me cross this particular one, this one, my market has been bought already. I guess. So if I'm not staying in a trade all the way from I'm not in a trade all the way from here, here, here. Are you getting it? I don't take more entries. I might not add more entries. Are you getting it? Because when my trade is going and I'm in massive profit, I tend to add more entries so that at least my profits that has been going on my position or swing trading kind of cover for any loss that might incur along the line trying to. So I'm seeing that I'm exhausted here. So I will want this market to at least come back to these weekly demand zones. I guess if we can come back to this weekly demand, even though it expands, the market must surely find a reversal back to this weekly demand zone. So it might not come, but definitely one day it might come to this weekly demand zone. That's why you say that don't the higher time frame does what supersedes the lower time frames. So are we coming down from here to weekly demand zone before continue going? I guess I don't know. Let the lower time frame show you whatever I want to do. I guess so. This is my outlook for gold. I don't buy if I'm not in a trade. I don't buy except my market, my 4 hourly time frame is telling me otherwise. I'm saying that gold has been exhausted and we're having 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks now. Is it going to continue as a consolidation? Be very careful. Are you getting it? Is it going to continue as a consolidation by thereby coming? Should I take this off? Okay, hold on. Is it going to continue as a consolidation? Are you getting it? Is it going to continue as a consolidation? Be very careful whatever you are doing here. Are you getting it? So instead of you taking 1,000 pips by 500 pips, you can reduce your pips to your trades, calls or buys or sells, probably 100, 200 pips in this sort of areas because you might come back here, find resistance again. Are you getting it? Might come back here. Let's go to the fall chart. Might come back here and you say, oh, this market is going to continue 2005, what 30 at the top side. Are you getting it? Might come back and come back to resistance and find resistance again and continue consolidation till whenever it's tired of consolidating. So this is our major support and resistance right now. So watch out for your price action in this sort of area because this market might just come back here and continue what consolidating. Well, I don't like taking trades. That's why I will not take any much gold trades. I guess I'll be washing out with lower lot size from what I just explained to you. So watch out, very important. I'll be watching out for whatever is happening here because the market has been overbought. Is it going to continue to the upside? I don't know. But I would prefer to buy above here to under 1,000 pips, 2,500. Are you getting it? Because if this market actually does what, come back up here, it might still find a breakdown, taking all these liquidities, then break down to continue going to the downside. Good loss what liquidity. So be careful what you do around here. If it's not a must, you don't need to take any trades that good. I'm giving trade calls and giving right now, but watch out for this sort of areas with whatever you're doing right now. This is resistance, this is support. So we're going to be trading in between these support and resistance until tells you that okay, continue buying above here, continue buying above here, 2,500 area. Are you getting? So these are how to plan your trade. When you plan well, you don't plan to fail, but when you don't plan, you plan to fail. This is where I'll end this video for you today. And I'll continue in the next episode on the Bitcoin, NASDAQ, and the rest of them. Let me upload this for you guys to see. Take care and bye for now. Bye bye.